The status quo accepts inequality. Anarchism is concerned with what is equality. The status quo is a system that allows people to have billions in their bank account while others have none, allows people to profit off of other people's labour, allows a person with power to make destructive decisions with the protection of violent force, allows people to be abstracted from the reality of their actions, and allows concrete cities to take over complex ecosystems. In general, people conform to and accept this system. They see no reason to deconstruct it. They do not worry about objectivity or what is truth, because the truth to them is the current arrangement. They may question some aspects around the edges of the current structure, like gay marriage, implementing tax on carbon emissions, or better working conditions for a certain class of person. But in general, that's as far as they deconstruct. The rest is a given. The rest is just how it is. No need to think beyond that. But if you see all the inequalities in the current arrangement, then you look for a new way of doing things, a better way. To do this, you assess what exists now. You break it down, deconstruct, and then frame replacement alternatives. For example, what does currency represent? Is it meant to represent labour? What constitutes labour? Is it things done between 9 to 5? Is it every action of my life? What deserves currency? The means of production. That's a sawmill, right? I guess a wood milling machine is also a means of production. Is a saw included? How about if the saw is a personal possession? And what about a fruit tree in someone's backyard? And then the notions of occupancy, use, and property. What defines occupancy? What defines use? How big of a property can we each personally have? If all the nice beach properties are occupied, then what is the equivalent non-beach property for someone? How can we objectively value a property? The problem is that when we deconstruct our reality, we end up falling down the rabbit hole of subjectiveness, such as subjective semantic interpretation of words and meaning, and subjective value, which includes the notion of morality. Anarchism is positive because it at least acknowledges the inequalities in the current arrangement and provides broad notions to follow. However, when it comes down to implementation and structure, there are never really any solutions. Is this because anarchism is a paradox? Anarchism doesn't see the current system as the truth, so deconstructs it to a level to find the truth, where it ends up that everything is widely subjective anyway. How can this be overcome?